Chocks and Chockettes in between. Chocolate here for another video review. It's the last of the 3 MrBeast bars I've at least got. MrBeast, it's Feastables bars. Deez Nutz or Deez Nutz. Milk chocolate with peanut butter. So there we go. Yes, grass-fed milk it says. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I guess that's some kind of internet meme, isn't it? I'm sure. I think I've possibly come across it before at some point. But only 7 ingredients. I think the milk chocolate one had 5 ingredients. The dark chocolate one had 4. And this one's got 7. So I'm assuming peanut butter is one of those. But what's the other one? Was it peanuts and butter? Don't know. 60 gram bar it is. So it looks pretty good, doesn't it? But they're all quite thin, these bars. But it definitely has the... It looks very, like... Yeah, I mean, it looks very much... It's got the same colour scheme as Reese's peanut butter cups, doesn't it? I don't know if they can... Can we get away with that? I mean, I guess we can, really. Some colours are sort of trademarked, aren't they? Or copyrighted or whatever. I know the Cadbury Purple is trademarked in... Sure, in the UK and definitely in Australia. So, don't know. Yeah, unless it's... made by the same company that does Reese's peanut butter cups, I don't know, but there we go. There's no MrBeast sort of face on there or anything like that really, it's just quite understated, but there is that symbol there, which I guess is his logo of some way, shape or form. But as you don't know, demographic of my channel might not be too aware of who he is, but he's basically YouTube's biggest YouTuber essentially, or one of them anyway. I think he only had, only superseded, or only, you know, beaten by, well this is from what I remember, maybe there's one other guy, I know PewDiePie or something, I'm not sure if he's still as big as he was, but at least in regards to YouTube percentages or whatever, but yeah, I think it's some kind of Chinese music conglomerate that's ahead of him. But you know, it's just one guy. You know, he's in his 20s, I think, maybe early 30s. I'm not sure. Does loads of crazy challenges. You know, puts people. I don't know. He basically, I don't know. Yeah, spends $100,000 on a pizza to see what it's like. It's maybe with gold or something. I've seen something like that, and does other things where he puts people, sees how much people can spend in an hour or something like that, a bit like a Brewster's Millions affair he's had going on, or Brewster's Billions, whatever, Millions I think, had those sort of things going on. He gives people lots of prizes for taking part in his channel and stuff like that, so seems to do a lot of charity work and things, seems to be a pretty nice guy from all, you know, from what I can tell. So, and obviously he's putting his name behind these, you know, I don't know if they're healthy chocolate bars, but they're certainly, you know, they've not got many ingredients in them, and I think that's, I can understand or see why you would get behind that, but obviously it's still chocolate, it's not healthy. But there we go. Right, what's in this one? What's the 7 ingredients? So far they have conformed to that, and which you know, I imagine they must do really, because you can't really put the claim on the front if they don't. So cane sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate liqueur. Okay, milk, peanuts, 10.2%. Salt, vanilla powder. Milk chocolate contains cocoa solids, 44%. Minimum milk solids, 16% minimum. Right, so cane sugar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so there's 7 ingredients. Distributed in the UK by Icon Foods Limited for Feastables Inc. Right, Feastables is MrBeast company maybe. Long side by date on there. Products of Peru it says. Questions or comments, get in touch, things like that. There's the dark chocolate one, the products of Peru. Yeah, it was, yeah. So they're all products of Peru basically, all of them. Peruvian chocolate. It's a nice chocolate it seems, I'm quite happy with it. So obviously this one, peanut butter in the middle. So yeah. Does say cane sugar. So look, I think the cane sugar is what makes these bars, you know, basically I think it's a big ingredient. I don't know what the proportion is, how much sugar is in there. Well, in fact, it does say, doesn't it, up here. I don't know how much that means. No, but it's 40.2 grams of sugar in it. So 100 grams. You know, so there's a lot of sugar in this. It's like 40% sugar. So it may or may not be normal for chocolate bars, but it does seem to stand out, I think, in these bars. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a taste that's not just the chocolate, you know what I mean? And it doesn't taste ridiculously sweet. You can't taste like powdered sugar or, you know, crunchy sugar crystals or anything. But the ones I've, you know, tasted before, I don't know, I get the impression the sugar is a large reason for them tasting the way they do. But as I say, I've not compared that to other chocolate bars and, you know, where specifically on how much sugar they've got in per 100 grams of things. So it might just be normal really, but it does seem to be a standout taste for these, I think. I don't know. Milk chocolate just seems to taste a bit more something else, and there's definitely high calorie count in them as well, which implies something. I imagine this one will be quite high because of the peanut butter, but I imagine you already said that, you know, if peanut butter doesn't have any sugar in and stuff, maybe the calories will not change. But right, so per 100 grams, 188 calories, 41.2 grams of fat, which saturates 25.6. There we go. Alright, well, it looks pretty nice, but as I say, very similar to Reese's peanut butter cups in the colour scheme, which I guess makes sense, but you just would have thought it'd be a bit not, you know, trademarked or something, but obviously not. This is very slightly different, but it certainly looks the same. Alright, let's see what it looks like on the inside. Let's move ourselves down and give it a look. Let's do it. Okay, now I'll give this MrBeast bar Deez Nutz an open. Made with grass-fed milk, it says there. So, interesting. It's milk chocolate with peanut butter. So Deez Nutz, I'm sure, is an instant meme, some kind of thingy or whatever. So, yeah, there we go. But basically peanut butter. Let's give it an open, shall we? The time we're going to do about 1,070, if not more, reviews. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. So go to not done already. It's alright, comment button to place all my other reviews, or some related ones, such as maybe other MrBeast reviews I will have done. It's not right now, they will be shortly. And other peanut butter reviews, stuff like that. So yeah, if you'd like to subscribe and enjoy this review, which it was out, you can do this too. It's got the same design as all the others, and in fact I quite like the way it's stuck to the inside of the wrapper there. I don't know if you can quite see that. Not stuck, but imprinted. There may have some bangs in the background, by the way. It's Bonfire Night in the UK, 5th of November. So that's what all that is about. So you can see I quite like this design. It's got that sort of, yeah, I don't know, 80s Tron, futuristic sort of wavy pattern design, don't know what you'd say. It's really Tron, but you know what I mean, some kind of, I don't know, synth-like design of some kind, I don't know really. But anyway, sort of the devour section there. Maybe it doesn't quite come across because it's quite low down, this devour part, but the share bit at the top, so that's the bit you want to snap off to share. Let's give a bit of a measurement before I continue. The old measuring stick here, could use the calipers. I think it's about 15 centimetres in length. About 14.9 in this case, but it's generally, yeah, about 7 centimetres across. Yeah, pretty much there. And the height is about 6 millimetres, but we'll just give it a go. Just change the zero. 5.5, so about 6 if you round up. Alright, let's give this one a bit of a snap in half then, because this one's actually got some centre in. So snapped it there down that sort of share segment. You see there was a bit of a line in the middle there. Let's snap a bit of this off. There we go. So yeah, nice bit of peanut butter in the middle there. Quite nice actually, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. A little bit of peanut buttery smell. The chocolate, it smells a bit like dark chocolate basically, these products from MrBeast. I think this is because it's got quite high cocoa content, which is pretty good really. You know, especially for milk chocolates. Never know, it's pretty nice that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There we go. The bits of there's be peanut in there as well, so that's quite nice. There's bits of peanut in there as well, so it's not perfectly smooth, so that's quite interesting. But yeah, well, how's it taste? Well, let's move myself up and give it a go. Let's do it. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give this, yes, MrBeast Deez Nutz bar, milk chocolate with peanut butter, yes, a taste. So we're only 7 ingredients, yeah, 60 gram bar. So it does look to be only 7 ingredients from the back, which you'd expect really, but you know, wouldn't imagine it'd be lying. But yeah, Feastables, so it's not really got any MrBeast antics on there other than that sort of logo. But there we go, so let's yeah, give one a go. Looks very nice indeed. It does have a bit of, you can see bits of peanut in there, bits of chunks, so interesting. Let's give it a taste, let's do it. Interesting. Not bad, you know, actually. I feel like it perhaps, you know, I like something like Reese's peanut butter cups, whatever. It doesn't have as much peanut butter in relation to the rest of it than this. It's more chocolate than peanut butter, but the peanut butter does, or at least it comes across that way, but the peanut butter does add a nice, yeah, sort of Reese's style peanut butter taste. Yeah. This is very nice actually. It's a very nice chocolate. I mean, it's a nice chocolate anyway, but it's still just milk chocolate, but it's quite sweet. But it's a nice chocolate bar with it's peanut butter, and it does come across a bit like, I say, Reese's peanut butter cups. It's that kind of peanut butter. It's very moreish. I do, yeah, I do like this one actually. I feel like it's perhaps could be doing with being a bit thicker. You know, feel like if it was more peanut butter in it, maybe. I think I think the proportion would be a bit better then. But you know, it's nice. It's a bit different than Reese's peanut butter cups. It's definitely more focused on the chocolate. Or maybe 50-50. This is very nice. I think the peanut butter, I say, it doesn't dominate the chocolate, so you still get a nice taste of the chocolate. Which is okay. It's nothing special, you know, but it's nice enough. It's quite sweet chocolate, I think, the milk chocolate. It does come across as just quite sweet, so the whole thing is quite sweet. I would say the chocolate's not going to bowl you over. It's okay, but it's nice enough, but it's very sweet. I feel like it's not a massive, You know, I think Reese's peanut butter chocolate is not the best in the world, and it doesn't feel like it's a million miles away from that. But nonetheless, when I had the bar on its own, it was nice enough. You know, it was just a slightly above average chocolate, I think you'd say. It's nice. And I think with the peanut butter, it does come across a bit Reese's peanut butter cups like, but I'd say with more chocolate. It's quite high cocoa solids in the chocolate, but it is, I think the sort of amount of sugar in there does detract from that, so it doesn't quite taste as rich or as dark, you know, as cocoa as you might expect. It's been nice. It is what it is. It's not nothing. There's nothing massively ridiculous in here. You know, it's basically it's a sort of very sweet peanut butter, with a sweet chocolate. So it's not a million miles away from a Reese's peanut butter cups kind of taste. But the peanut butter itself doesn't taste powdery like Reese's peanut butter. It just tastes of. It just mixes quite well with the chocolate, really. You feel like you're still eating the chocolate, just with a bit of a peanut butter taste as well. So it's, you know, I don't feel like I'm getting, you know, my peanut butter consistency getting in the way of the chocolate, basically. So I think it's quite well balanced, actually. Although for me, I feel like maybe I prefer a bit more of the peanut butter, but that's just me, I think. You know, I feel like in Kit Kat chunky peanut butters and Reese's peanut butter cups, I think the proportions are a bit more in favour of the peanut butter and it comes across a bit more. But nonetheless, maybe some people would prefer a bit less, and this is definitely the bar to get. So yeah, I think this is quite nice. I think for me it's a good, you know, it's not going to blow your socks off, but it's does what it does, and it does it pretty well, and it doesn't go over the top on the peanut butter, which you might expect. And for that reason, it does make it a bit distinct and not too much like other bars. And I think the peanut butter as well is actually quite nice. It's not, you know, it's not a sort of, it tastes quite sweet. It's a bit, I'd say, like a Reese's peanut butter. So it doesn't, so it comes across as quite nice, actually. I've had some peanut butter chocolates where they've just been a bit, no, the peanut butter's clearly been a bit too healthy. This one doesn't come across that way. So yeah, but there's no crunch in for that. They look like there to be sort of chunks of peanut in there. But I didn't get any sort of semblance of a crunch in the peanut butter at all, which I think is better for me. I prefer it smooth. Loads of banging in the background, by the way. It's bonfire night in the UK, so it's basically lots of fireworks going off. So apologies for that, but the show must go on. There we go. Maybe it's a sort of like announce the score. Maybe we should have timed my verdict a bit better. But for me, this one, 4 out of 5. I think it's a very solid chocolate bar and a good peanut butter taste. So yeah, but you might want a bit more if you're peanut butter fans, me. But then there's Reese's peanut butter cups, so there is alternatives out there if you do want a bit more. But this one is a nice middle ground, I think. Alright guys, so we enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out YouTube Mode Program. Links in the description for that. As a link for the Discord server. Click on one of these videos on the screen now. It's support my channel to continue to watch my content. And have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.